So this is it, the final instalment of, I don't actually know what we're calling this, but we're basically changing the laws of the game that we love. And so far, it's been interesting.
Smiv, why don't you love us?
It's a good strike.
Oh my God, you are so good!
Oh, what a...
But today, thanks to the guys over at Whatnot, we're bringing you a game with multi-ball. That's right, a 90-minute game of football, same rules applies, but every 10 minutes, we're going to chuck another ball on the field. Chaos. Let's see how this one goes down. No! Yeah, so our opponents have got 2 players short, so we're giving them 2 players. Did we just give them Blossy and Elliot? Oh, Ethan and Elliot. It's actually quite a nice kit. They look good in it. Yep, they do. Introducing our opponents today is Caversham United. They've been supporters of what we do and what I do for a long time, so it's good to get them down. Also joining me today is my son, Zach. And guys, he's left-footed. That's basically a fast track to professional football, right? We may need to work on a couple of things, but I think the basics are pretty much there. Anyway, enough chat. Let's do multi-ball.
Multi-ball!
And here it is. Now that I'm doing it, it might be quite hard to watch, so we'll see how this goes down. Multi-ball is going to be in play for 3 minutes every 10 minutes. Let's get it going. So as usual, I'm going to be showing you highlights. This is essentially from 2 games here. But I'm going to keep in colour which one's actually worth looking at. And it is our multi-ball. Orange ball, number 12 there, shooting from distance. That's an easy one for Tony. Just realised this is going to be an absolute nightmare to edit. But whilst I put that to the side for a second, I just need to let you know that this video and the previous ones are all sponsored by the guys over at Whatnot. Whatnot is the #1 global live shopping app. It's an amazing place for collectors and enthusiasts. We're talking comic books, trading cards, fashion. That's right, fashion. As part of our collaboration with Whatnot, we're going to be auctioning off these shirts that we've been playing in. And it's all going to go down on Tuesday the 15th on the Whatnot app. As well as these tops, we're going to be doing some giveaways, and some of the lads have even gone through their drawers and wardrobes and got some of the old school Palmer shirts for you guys. So if you want to get your hands on one of many shirts, make sure you download the Whatnot app via the link in the description below. That's very important, because then you will get yourself £10 free towards your first ever purchase. And it doesn't even have to be a Palmer shirt, it can be anything on the site. How's that for a deal? And we're back, and straight away we've got some confusion. Henry at the top putting the ball in, it's cleared by the defender, that's out for a throw. However, the orange multi-ball is still in play, and one thing this multi-ball has done has definitely kept the game flowing. And of course, this is one of 100 different scenarios that could play out in a game of football when you're playing with 2 balls. Here's Jamie here putting the ball into the box, but that one is cleared by Caversham. 3 minutes are now up, so the multi-ball is ejected from play. And wow, we can see so much now. It's a full screen, it's 1 game, 1 ball, and Bill's about to trip over no one. 10 minutes in and the deadlock has yet to been broken as the number 10 loses out to Henners here. As he brings it forward, he spots the run of Bill, put out to this near side. He can just get onto it as he makes his way into the box. 1-on-1 with the keeper. The return of the golf clap is here. No sign of multi-ball getting involved too much just yet. This goal happening in normal play. It's Biltex through the legs of the keeper, and that's 1-0 to the Palmers FC. And so we kick off, and a couple of minutes later, Frank is here to get multi-ball started again. One thing we didn't think of is when one of the balls goes out of play. At times, despite multi-ball being active, we were essentially playing 1 game of football. And as quick as we're back in play with 2 balls, it's Biltex that gets it under, hits it, fires it wide, and that's going to go out for a goal kick. And yeah, we won't see that for a while, that ball. We continue with Jamie on this side, throwing the ball down to Biltex, who's not got much pressure on him from the 17 there. He's able to go across the 6-yard box, gets the shot in. I think the defender got a touch there, but the keeper was also equal to it. Whilst one ball is getting got, we focus below as the ball goes through to Ethan. There's Tom Odo. 20 minutes gone and multi-ball is over. And any Palmers fans remember Connor, the boy wonder? He's made a return. He's no longer a boy. He's a big boy. He's put it into Cal Palmer, and he's able to get under control, go beyond the 17, put it across to Blossy! That golf clap definitely beats the other golf clap. We're 2-0 up, ladies and gentlemen. Multi-ball still not really had an effect. Both goals coming from normal play. Plenty of time to see some chaos, but until then, it's Palmers FC 2, Caversham United 0. So, kick-off, and not long after, we're going again as Cal Palmer evades the challenge over the halfway line. He puts it on to Connor. And can he roll back the years? Yes, Connor! Can we have a new keeper, they're asking. To be fair, Frank is here, he's available. We might just see him putting a Caversham shirt on at some point, but in the meantime, it's Connor. Great strike, he's stuck us 3-0 up. It looks like from this kickoff, multi-ball's returned. Better get that split screen on as Blossy puts a ball through to Cal Palmer here. He's in on goal. He's about to be subbed off for this. As new signing Nick collects Callum's rainbow flick, Connor's just sent a sitter over the bar and all. Let's not forget he's meant to be the ref as well. This is great. Let's move on, we're back in the box. Whilst elsewhere, Callum Palmer goes and gets a ball out of the bushes. On the pitch, Callum Blossy's banging them from distance. But wait, we've got another attack on the go. Just 17 seconds later, Bill Tex makes his way into the box, puts it on the edge for Cal Bloss. We know he can hit him. Have we just created a world record on a football pitch? Let's forget about the fact that there's 2 balls here. Cal Bloss has just got a brace in 23 seconds. Both coming from outside the box. The first one, a bit of a screamer. The second one, nicely placed into the bottom corner. It's Palmers FC 4, and now 5, Caversham 0. But wait, the onslaught continues. It's Scottish over the halfway line, up to Connor over that far side. He gets that one under control, looks up and puts it across the box into the danger zone for Bill Tex. At what point do we say it's getting a little bit one-sided out there, isn't it? It's a shame because I always want to bring you close games, end-to-end stuff. We even brought in that double jeopardy rule a couple of weeks ago, and that absolutely sorted it. Not much is going to stop us today. It's 6-0 to the Palmers. Should we kick off? Yep, let's kick off. And there's Blossy, there's Bill Tex, and here's what happens. Not even a golf clap. It's Palmers FC 7. Caversham United 0. Just 3 minutes later, multi-ball has been introduced once more. We're back on it with Cal Bloss flicking it over the top for Lee Henry. He's there to stick it past the keeper. And whilst that's just happened, we're coming forward with another attack. Jamie putting the ball into the box. Up rather than out by Caversham. And it seems like everyone's switched off. The goal's gone in, but people forget that we do have multi-ball on the go. As you can see from the scoreboard, we've gone up to 8-0 now, but Luke puts it into the box for Cal Palmer. He then lays it off for Callum Bloss, who's going to fake his strike, burst into the box here. And well, yeah. I mean, if we're not enjoying this too much, I don't know how Caversham would feel right now, but it was a ball over the top, as I say, from Callum Bloss. There was Lee Henry to easily put that past the keeper. And this was 9-0 to the Palmers FC. I believe it was Connor that actually got the last touch here. Yep, getting there ahead of the number 8 into the back of the net. Yep, 9-0. Should we call half-time? I think we should. How you getting on down there, mate? You all good? You happy now? You got your mini cheddars? Just like your daddy, you're well happy, aren't you, with them? So much so, look, I've got my man as well. Okay, with half-time snacks done, you'll notice that Bill Tex is now in a blue and white shirt. I believe we've given them all our subs, so it's basically 11 versus 12, or 13 maybe. Either way, can the Goats turn around a 9-0 deficit? Let's find out. We're going to start with a Caversham build-up here. Nice little flick into the path of Luke. Scottish is ahead of him, but he's also got Bill Tex up there as well. He can be devastating, can't he? I haven't seen Bill Tex celebrate that much since the Essex Cup final. Absolutely romped that one home, didn't he? Caversham are back in it, so to speak. Well, let's just say they're winning the second half. That's all that matters right now. It's now Palmers FC 9, Caversham United 1. And so we kick off with Ethan in orange now. And look who's arrived. It's Andrew. That's right. You may have heard that sound in the background. That's the signal of multi-ball. Connor flicks that one just wide. Meanwhile, Bill Tex is grabbing his second half by the balls. The orange one, that is. He's genuinely on a mission to turn this one around for him. We've got to be careful. He's blazed that one over. 30 seconds later, he's on it again.
What are you doing?
Andrew's not interested in that one. At the other end, both balls in quite close proximity. Frank winning the ball off of Lee Henry here. We've got number 6 looking to get it off of Ethan, who puts it across the box. But both attacks are well defended by Caversham. Oh, look who's leading the attack again. It's actually Palmers FC versus Palmers FC right now. Bill into Scottish. Scottish into Luke. Luke gets the shot in. Great block by Dan there. But here comes another shot from Caversham. That's Tom off the line now. It's the best passage of multi-ball play we've seen so far. As Scottish gets it down, he's got a chance. I think that scrapes the post. That was a bit better, wasn't it? As we enter normal play, it's Henner's up to Connor. Connor flicks it on, and Frank's clattered Henner's there. And it's going to be a penalty. Any guesses on who's going to take it? It's a rule. We don't replay penalties, but Tony thumped that, didn't he? It's 10-1 to the Palmers. But having said that, it could be 10-2. Bill's in the box, puts it across for the 19, leaning back, and that goes over the bar. Meanwhile, up the other end, it doesn't matter what team Ethan's on. He's always getting caught. As we look to get Ethan up, call me a grass all you want, but I think Henner should be sent off here for assault. The free kick unfortunately came to nothing and Caversham went on a break. And this is that very break as Dan chases shadows here. Scottish, underrated. Scottish, one of Palmers FC's most loyal members, and yeah, he's just scored against us. I never thought I'd see it. I never thought we'd see him wearing another shirt. He eats, drinks, and sleeps in his Palmers shirts, which is probably the reason he's not got any on the Whatnot auctions. As it's your scoreline, it's 10-2 to the Palmers. I think we should kick off. Over the years after games, I always get messages from individual players asking for their goal or their tackle or whatever they did well. Strangely this week, Bill Tex didn't ask for his nutmeg. But ladies and gentlemen, it's that time. Caversham doing much better this half, and it's got nothing to do with them having more players and some of those players being ours. In the main game, we've got Scottish putting the ball up towards that back post. Dan clears, and on the end of it, number 8, cushion volley. Tony's there to send it around the post. Admittedly, it's been a very slow multi-ball session, this one, and just as well, actually, because my son's currently hanging off the tripod. As Cal Palmer is one-on-one with the keeper, he scoops it over. That's going to go out, but we have another attack coming through here as Luke puts it into Henner's 21 at the back, false wide, gets the tackle in as well. The scoreline remains the same. That calls time on that multi-ball session. I wasn't too happy with it, so I'm going to lay a ball on there secretly. I say secretly. I'm just going to give Tomo the hint that there's a ball on the side of the pitch for him to go and grab. Tomo. 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 So multi-ball is now in play, but I've actually forgot to push record on the camera. That would help. It will come in right now, but with Tomo chasing the ball on his near side and losing out, Luke's able to run straight through. And here's Tomo's faults on that.
Matt, you fucking idiot! That's an assist, isn't it?
Yeah, I think Connor's right there. I should get the assist for that. So what is the score? I can't even remember anymore. What I do know is Luke, just like Bill and Scottish, has got his debut goal for Caversham. Now, I thought in my head when a goal goes in, it actually calls time on multi-ball, but it seems like it's carrying on. It's a free-for-all at the moment as Bill comes forward. Scottish comes forward as well. We're going to have two shots at the same time for the first time in the game. It's Scottish with the first shot. It's blocked, but Bill's shot goes in the back of the net.
Is that what you wanted? That's what you wanted, buddy.
This is what we imagined. This is what we wanted from this game. Shots going in left, right, and centre. It's only equal to the first shot, but the other one he was never going to get to, was he? The Caversham comeback is a thing. I've had to go back and look at the score. It's 10-4. Back to the one game, and my son's actually got hold of the spare whistle for multi-ball. We've not long left. We've decided to multi-ball the rest of the game, and we've just planted it on the side, very similar to last time. But this time, we're not going to tell anybody. Zach. Come here, quick. No, don't touch that. All right, mate.
You can't tackle the kid, man.
So it's on like multi-ball. Ethan into the box. Connor over the bar. And now Caversham come forward at the top with Luke. Scottish who's through, but Tony's off his line to make that save. That's going to go out for the goal kick. They're going to come through with another attack straight away. It's the number 11. He wants to shoot from distance. He's going to shoot from distance. Tony with another save. Double save, if you like. It's not just double saves Tony's pulling off. He's pulling off some absolute blinders. Bill Tex across the box. It's blocked by Dan, but Bill Tex is there to pick up the seconds. Little step over. Looks up. Puts it across. Touch from the 8. Shoots. New signing Nick just told me he's going to blow up early because he's got to get to Bath of all places. So this is going to be the final chance. It's Bill Tex, little turn, gets the shot in, save from Tony, but 6 comes forward for Caversham. He shoots, Tony's still on the floor, he's back up, saves, it's bobbled. This is what we're here for.
Can't run.
I don't know about you, but multi-ball's been successful today as far as I'm concerned. Just more of this needed. It's all we want. Full-on action. The attempt from Tony to throw the ball onto the other one, to divert it away from Bill. It didn't matter in the end. He hit the side netting. But I've enjoyed it. Thanks to Caversham for coming down and being a good sport. We end this mini-series of experiments and changing the laws of the game. Overall, I say the game is all right as it is. But if you can chuck in a bit of double jeopardy and multi-ball every so often, I think we will be perfect. All that's left now is auction night over on Whatnot. Don't forget, link in the description below. You'll get yourself £10 for free on the site. So get involved and I will see you on there in a bit.